There's gonna be times where stuff is hard, man. Right now is one of those times. I'm gonna tell y'all just to keep going. There's gonna be some things that get in your way, like you know what I mean. You're gonna have things planned, man. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna have things planned, and things are not gonna go according to plan. Nothing's guaranteed, nothing's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's set in stone, stone can break. It's not always gonna go according to plan. There's gonna be some things that just gonna change, and you have things set, and you had things planned, you had things ready to go, and you may go a different direction. Just keep going, man. There's gonna be times where life is gonna just knock you on your backside, man. There's gonna be times where the unexpected may hit you. I'm just gonna tell you to keep going. There's gonna be people that may get in the way of what you're trying to accomplish. I'm just gonna tell you, man, look past them. Just keep going. There's gonna be people that may or may not like your ideas. Just keep going. Do it anyway. There's gonna be some times, man. Oh man, there's gonna be some times where you got things ready to go and you're ready to, do your thing. I'm just gonna tell you how to keep going. Just keep going. If it's YouTube, just keep posting. Keep pushing. Life is full of peaks and valleys, y'all. Life is full of peaks and valleys. And I mean, I'm healthy, the family's good and everything. But sometimes some things may happen, and life just hits you like a stack of bricks, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some times where stuff is gonna be hard. There's gonna be times where stuff is hard, man. Right now is one of those times. And it's like, there's other problems that are bigger than this in the world, but I'm just gonna tell you, whatever it is, just keep going. It's just a test for what's bigger on the other side. And even when you think you're working, you gotta work harder. Maybe I'm just not working hard enough. You know what I mean? Maybe I need to go a little bit harder. There's always something, man. I'll tell you that. But I'm gonna tell you just to keep going. Don't worry about anything else that's going on. Don't worry about who or what. Just keep going. Don't stress it, y'all. Whatever it is you working on or going through, everything happens for a reason. Just keep going. It's wild. It's wild. I honestly in this past year, well, the past year and these past 6 months have been, there's always something, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, just keep going. Keep going. Things don't always go according to plan. Things don't. I'm just gonna tell you to keep going. When you think you're working hard, there's always someone working harder. When you think everything is perfect, just life will hit you, man. I'm telling you. But either way, just keep going. And it's not a big deal. It's just, there's some minor setbacks. And with those minor setbacks, there's always a way. I guess, maybe whatever thing that you're working on, it may not, you've been doing it the same way. Maybe it's time for a change. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's time to do something different. Maybe it's time for a change of scenery. Maybe it's just, you know, maybe it's time to go a different direction. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just time. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, you know, there's forks in the road. Sometimes left or right. Sometimes you gotta go, you know, maybe you gotta go back a step. You know, maybe you gotta make a U-turn and go back around. You know, I just really empower y'all. Like, if you're working on something and you ever get in a situation where you get stuck, or something that you're really passionate about, you have it all planned out and it doesn't work out, don't give up. Almost hit this shifter here. My bad, y'all. Don't give up. Don't give up. Whatever it is that you're working on, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, camera just went crazy. Don't give up on whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. You know what I mean? And even if it's something small, like, you know, I always talk about, you know, my journey with YouTube and content creation, and, you know, everyone just, it's over this past year, I've seen people say that it's easy, and I know y'all have heard that to death. It is easy, but no one talks about, you know, the things outside of it that happens. You know, I'm not gonna get too candid, but I wanted to make a video to talk about, you know, just to vent. My fault. You got these ambulances here. It's New York. Everything's so loud. But yeah, just keep going. If it's something that you're passionate about, it's something that you want, just keep going. Just keep going. Unfortunately, in this world, there are some people that don't want what's best for you. Unfortunately, there's people in this world that will prevent you from getting to point B. Unfortunately, there's gonna be some people that just, you know, don't want to see you shine. Unfortunately. I'm gonna just tell y'all to just keep going. You know, everything is not always easy as it seems. Everything is not always what it seems. You know, there are no guarantees. This right here is not guaranteed. You know, today is not guaranteed. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, you know? And I'm not trying to get all sentimental and stuff like that, you know, but it's true. It's true. Like, just be happy for the simple things, you know? You know, family, friends, you know, laughs and stuff like that. Those moments. Don't take none of those things for granted. You know what I mean? Like, this is, you know, this is why I've been so passionate about YouTube, because it allows me, you know, to talk about the good, talk about the bad, talk about, like, the things that, you know, I want to obtain, talk about the things, you know, I'm working on. It allows me to get better. It allows me to look back on these things that I've posted and created, when I want to look back at the times where, you know, shit was on a valley, you know. So when I'm at my peak, I could look back and say, like, yo, damn, you know, on this day, things weren't great. I look back, you know, 2 months, 3 months, even a year later, like, damn, I was in that space, you know, damn, I was here. Like, I was looking back at my first video, my first long form video. I'm not gonna lie, it was so hard for me to talk. It was so hard for me to just create. It was so hard for me to even just speak. You know, the title was consistency, but, you know, there was a lot of, I was at my worst. I was at my worst. Um, It, but yeah, like that's my reason. That's my why. That's my why I'm doing YouTube. So, you know, when I'm gone, my friends, my family, they can see my grandkids, you know, all that stuff, you know, they can see me. They can see me and look back, and I can look back at memories. And I'm not, you know, I'm just thinking about the future. You know, I'm getting older, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about, you know, long term. Um, I'm gonna just tell y'all, don't let anything get in your way, man. Do not let anything get in your way. You know, things happen. Like I said, things happen for a reason. Don't let stuff get in your way. Don't let negativity change your positive outlook on anything. You know what I'm saying? I always tell y'all to be consistent on whatever it is that y'all working on. Don't let one roadblock, don't let one traffic jam, don't let one thing change who you are and what you're trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Like I know that I'm all over the place in this video, but I'm telling y'all, I just needed a minute to kind of turn on my camera, talk about how I'm feeling, you know, in a little bit of a discreet way, but just so I can get this off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Don't yo, it's crazy, bro. Don't let shit get in the way. Listen, I'll see y'all. Y'all be good. You know, check in on anyone, you know, check on your friends, your family, loved ones. Cause this thing here, life is short, man. That's why I always say, to take care of each other. Take care of yourself, man. I'll see y'all. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Peace.